part 5 and the final part of our playthrough of Ocarina of Time, a 100% playthrough. So, as I was mentioning earlier, I was planning on trying again to get the Alien Lodge, but there are some new developments because I've been watching videos in the meantime, and apparently there is something that certain sources of information online did not mention, which is to say that normally you have to enter and pay 3 times the fee of 20 rupees and then get back out before the lodge will appear. So I had already done so twice by the end of the last part, and so now that I've done so again, now we'll see. It should appear now. If what I've been reading is true, it should be here now. So let's see. Or perhaps I have to do it again. Perhaps I have to go to get back out and pay again 3 times. Okay, well it's not there. Fair enough. Unless it's in a different spot. But let me have a look very quickly. Because the information I found said that you had to do it 3 times. Let me see if it's there or not. Well, it's supposed to appear there at any rate. Perhaps I should quit the game, perhaps. Okay, so it's been 3 times, I think, consecutive tries. So... It's still not there, is it? Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to reload the game, and I'm going to try this again. So I'll go in once, pay up, quit, go back out, and then do this 3 times, and on the 4th time normally it should be there, if the information I was just looking at turns out to be true anyway. I'm gonna have a look at it again, but... See the description of the video for more information on how the game keeps track of this. Let's see. This is also kept track of even when you save the game and restart it. Oh, okay. If you paid the fee twice before saving and restarting the game, then you only have to pay the 20 rupees 1 more time to get the legendary fish to appear on your 4th visit. Okay. Okay, well that's... If this is true, then this is not so hard to understand, I guess. But the important thing is, I don't know what is the counter at this time. For how many times I've already paid the fee and went back out. At least twice since I started trying earlier. But as adult Link, I'm not sure how many times already. And perhaps also the amount of times I went there as a child count as well towards that total. So I'm not 100% sure. But I'll try anyway. I'll try this. Sure hope that information is true. Because it would be weird if that was true, because I've never seen it mentioned anywhere else. Except for that one YouTube video that doesn't seem to be exactly recent. I should have read the comments to see if anyone else has been trying this and can confirm that it is very consistent. Because honestly, I don't know. I have no idea how consistent that method would be.
Listen!
So what I'm going to do is check and then pay anyway, even if it's not there, and then quit and go back out and step back in. Okay, so it's not there. So the counter must not be right. So I will pay, quit, and head back out. But it's supposed to be in the lily pad every time, apparently. Please tell me this is working. Okay, it doesn't seem to be there yet. Okay, and then I'll head back in. Check again. This guy better not be bullshitting me. Oh, it's there! There it is! Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's pay the guy now. I'm not leaving this place until I manage to fish one. I can't really see it though. It's probably gone now though. It's probably not in the lily pads anymore already. All the smaller fishes must have, like, chased him off to a different spot. And sure enough, there he is. Okay. But I have to find the sinking lure now. I don't have a choice. It's not there. Yeah, I think it can be in, like, along one of these walls, if I recall correctly. I think I've gone all around now already. Now it would be pretty bad if I couldn't find the sinking lure now. Now that I do have the alien loach in the pond. Okay, so let me quickly check online to see where it is, the sinking lure. Sinking lure, Ocarina of Time, location. Because I know I found a tiny map once of all the possible locations where it can be. Okay, so it can be in 4 different locations, it would seem. Idiot. So it can also be... Hold on. Right about here. Ah, there it is. Yes, I want to use it. Of course I want to use it. Okay. Let's get that alien loach now. I have to dive underwater to see where it is. Okay, there it is. But as I understand it, it will only agree to bite into the lure as it is swimming back up towards the surface. That's my understanding of it anyway. Ah, there it is, but yeah, I kinda chased it off. The thing I'm worried about is that because of the other fish might get more interested into the lure than he will. Yeah, and if the camera won't get in under the water, I think I can see it there. Ah, yeah, it's on the other side of the... No, that's a fish. No, that's a regular fish. No! Ah, God damn it. Ah, where is it now? Yeah, it makes a distinct noise when it reaches the surface. It makes this kind of sound. Yeah, alright, I can see it there. Yeah, there it is. To the left. Yeah, but Even if the lure is right in front of its face, if it's not swimming upwards as it happens, it will not even pay attention to it. It won't even bite into it. So I have to keep an eye out for it, because through the surface of the water it's already hard enough as it is to keep track of where it is. Okay, there it is, but... I think I read that it's every 75 seconds that it tries to swim upwards towards the surface, but I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it is, but not in the same direction, unfortunately for me. No! Oh, for fuck's sake. But it is hard to get it. To get it to bite. Even at the best of times, it's not easy. I could try to leave the lure like right next to it and hope that it notices it when it decides to move. But I don't know how good of a solution that would be. Come on, move. What's up, cuh? Hi, Chris Beats 816. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to get that Hylian Loach to bite into the lure, but it's not easy. Come on, move! Stupid fish. It's your boy back again. Ah, now it decides to move when the lure isn't next to it anymore. Nah, but yeah, but the other fishes are trying to bite into it, but not him. Stupid fish. It's going back down. Ah. It's one of the toughest challenges in any Zelda game. I think I do, yeah, indeed. You're definitely familiar. Well, I think this is as good a spot as I can probably get for this fish to notice the lure. Come on. I have to wiggle it as soon as the fish starts moving, probably. Ah, this fish. Ah, for fuck's sake, it's just turning around and just ignoring it. Yeah, it does that noise when it reaches the surface and then it swims back down. Ah, yeah. Anyway, how are you doing, Chris Beats? How are you doing? I should probably count the seconds, have a timer for that fish. Yeah, I had turned off my phone. Like with a stopwatch or something. Count 75 seconds, so it has to have the lure be sinking from the surface, like in front of its face, as it is going down. As it is starting to swim back up. I think this is my best chance. Okay, I'm just going to count time. Perhaps start counting time as soon as it reaches the bottom and stop it as soon as it starts swimming back up, just to make sure that it is indeed 75 seconds. Yeah, of course, if that fish is not going to let me do what I'm supposed to be doing, I didn't start the stopwatch exactly when it reached the bottom because I got distracted by this thing, but so it is supposed to be 75 seconds in theory. Just want to keep an eye on it, for fuck's sake. Leave that alone. Okay, 50 seconds. One minute. Okay, it should start moving in just a few seconds. Well, no, 75 seconds. Ah, yeah, well, yeah, okay, no, it is approximately 75 seconds. But if it always goes back to the same spot, I can probably time this. Okay. So, try to turn a little bit towards the left. Like, just when it's about to hit 75 seconds, I would throw my line. Yeah, although I should probably step away a little. Okay, that's already 40 seconds. Seconds. 1 minute. Don't fall asleep, Link. 70 seconds, almost there. Okay, 75. It hasn't moved. Well, okay, it's not exactly 75 seconds, it seems. Yeah, but if another fish bites into it, it's more like 78 seconds more than 75 seconds. This is so frustrating. But I'm not surprised though, it's supposed to be that hard. Or actually it might be easy. I hear that you can get it with the regular lure, but now that I have this one, I'm kind of stuck with it. Unless I want to try again to get to get it on another try, but... Since now I have a sure way to get it to appear every time. And I was doing it wrong before. Come on. Yeah, but it's always another fish that tries to get it anyway. Where is it gone? Where did it go? Where is it now? Hey, don't disappear. Don't disappear on me. I need you. Well, but I promise I won't keep trying this for more than like half an hour. I've already spent too much time on this. If I really can't get one, well, then there's nothing for it. Oh, I think it went back towards its initial spot, didn't it? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. If there were no other fishes around, it wouldn't be that hard. But unfortunately, things are the way they are, so... Yeah, I could see where it was, but... Yeah, but the problem is, it remains without moving for so long. You have to be very, very patient if you really want to get one. And I don't know if I still have the patience. Now look at the other fishes. They just can't resist the thing, but he's just like right there and just sits there and does nothing. Won't even pay attention to it. I know that sometimes he will decide, oh well, I might as well bite on it. But it's very infrequent. No, that's another fish. Yeah, if the other fishes are going to screw you over when you're trying to get it, it's not helping now, does it? And considering you can only keep one at a time, it's not like you can fish every single fish in the pond to get them to be out of the way. Because if that was all it takes, I would certainly do it then. If it was so simple. And now it doesn't even seem to move. Ah! Hello, I'm right here. Won't you bite into it, please? Hello, fish. Hello. How did I do that the first time? How did I even do that? Should have looked up the image as proof. To say, see, I did manage it once, but never again since. This is so depressing. Even though I'm laughing about it, but this is no laughing matter. Hello? Hello? Anyone here? Just bite into it. Maybe it's dead. Come on. Did it start moving just now? Ah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, but obviously now it's too late for it. But I may have a better chance if I stand on the other edge of the pond, on the other side. I have already been spending half an hour on this. Just a couple more tries. I'm just too tired. I just don't want to keep doing this again for the rest of my days. Where is it? I can't even see it. Yeah, I think it's that one. It doesn't help that visibility is reduced on the water. It's more towards the right. Yeah, if the other fishes are not going to cooperate either. Because it did feel like I was facing it straight, but... Yeah, see? Come on, Rudy, you can do it. It's right there, but the other fishes are going after it, for fuck's sake. Hello, I'm right here. Come on, bite, bite. Okay, well, let's call this the last try. I'm going to try to wiggle it in front of him as soon as it starts moving, and if it won't, if it won't pay attention, if it will just ignore it, well, I will just call it quits because I'm too tired of this. Can't stand this. Can't stand it anymore. Because it's just too boring. Come on, move already. Because I know it's not right in front of your nose right now, but Come on, bites. Move! Oh, well, okay. Fair enough. I give up. I give up. Let's finish this. The castle. So I have to do like the 6 like mini dungeon things in there, and once I get the gauntlets, the golden gauntlets, I will go back out and try to find the last great fairy, since this is the last thing that I have to do outside the dungeon. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. Castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. I can't remember, but I think the gauntlets, you get them from the Shadow Temple thing, wasn't it? I think it is. I think that's what it is. And you need the gauntlets to be able to do the fire one, as I recall. Yeah, I think this is the one. Don't fall now. Ah, okay. Yeah, that is not helping. I should have put on the overboots, but okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, of course, the like is back. so dark in here, I can barely see it. Yeah, if I try to go back through the little path there, I'm just gonna end up falling. Yeah, these might be the gauntlets. Which I hear you can use the glitch to change their colors. Well, the golden part remains golden, but the remainder of it, you can change the color using the glitch. If I use the overboots all the way over there... and then use the hammer... and then I should be able to use the long shot. Okay. Now I can put back the other type of boots on. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. But now I can head back out though. Is there one for the Temple of Light? This one. Even though the Temple of Light is not a thing, but... Imagine if Link would die from one of these things falling back onto its head. Golden gauntlets are actually not very useful in the game, since you only get to use them like 3 times, I think, and that's already 2 out of 3. Dun, 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 dun. Hello, pointy-breasted babe. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. I am going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. I preferred it in Majora's Mask, where every single Great Fairy had different colored hair, so you could properly differentiate them. Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Okay. Well, let's do this first. Arrows. Blue ruby, okay. How was that supposed to help me overcome these? Wait for them to stop glowing. Yeah. I need the hook shot for this. Look. Let's put those boots back on. I don't want to slide off. Okie dokie. The Pink Vader of RAR. Hi, Pink Vader. Ah, shit. It's not the right type of arrows, that's why. The first barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link. Okay, four more to go. Yeah, this is where I knew that I would have to use one of my blue potions to make space for these things. Oops. Have to empty one of my bottles. That one was a trap, okay. Well, I think this is everything for this place. You can see that stalactite that froze in midair and still gonna get Link anyway. I know. I didn't even count, okay. Ah, okay. We have a time limit here. Let me think this carefully before I attempt anything. not sure how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, that much makes sense. Nah, this was a mistake. Yeah, I think it was a mistake. Okay, let's head back out and try this again. No, I think it's this one that you have to push into the hole. Like this. Like so. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Then I need the hammer. Because it's a rusty switch. Okay, the light arrows. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. So I've already done these 3. So that leaves the fire one, which I don't like, by the way. Because if you fall in the lava, then you have to start from the beginning. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, but I need the red tunic, more than likely. Yeah, and the overboots help here, because thanks to them, if you're not standing on the thing in the middle, then it won't sink. Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, actually I should have done that first, because I remember it being tough to get onto this thing. Yeah, I should do the hardest thing first and leave the easy parts for last, because if you fail that one, you have to restart the whole thing from the beginning. Come on, Link. Yeah, because you have to step on it to get to reach the other platform over there. And because the surface is uneven, it is not easy to do so. See the reason? This is why I was dreading this one. Because then you have to restart the whole thing from the beginning. I really don't like it. I think it might perhaps be easier without the overboots, just for that one little part, because otherwise Link doesn't jump, so he doesn't gain any height as he leaves the platform that is about to sink. So I think it might be a little bit easier without the overboots, just for that one little portion. I'll try. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Okay. But at least with the overboots, this platform in the middle doesn't sink. That makes the rest of it easier. Okay. Now don't sink, because otherwise you still have to restart the whole thing, even if you succeeded. You don't want to fail this. Yeah. Okay, well I should keep the arrows equipped since I always need them. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. Only 2. I'll leave the light elemental one for last. I think you can still buy blue potions inside this place. I think there is a business scrub that does sell them. Okay, I should probably remove the overboots though, because I keep slipping around with this thing. Ah yeah, but don't push it, just pull it. I got a damage boost and got sent on top of the armos. Yeah, but that wasn't nice, though. Yeah, I know what I have to do here. The angle has to be exactly right. Yeah, okay, that seems about right. And it gives you more. Yeah, they give you exactly what you need to solve the puzzle, so to speak. Okay, Yeah, but there's probably treasure chests to be obtained from this place, so... Oh, that's all of them? Okay. The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, kid. That leaves only one. Yeah, I think this is the spot where you can buy blue potions, right under the bridge here. You can sort of see the outline of the gateway here because it's a slightly different color from the rest of the wall. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of business scrubs and fairies in there. Red potion, no way. Arrows, yeah, why not? Bombs, yeah, sure. I thought there was one that sold you blue potions in there. Oh well, okay. Fair enough then. Yep. I still have to dispel the light barrier. Invisible bats. I wonder if the design of... I've always wondered if the design of this area in Ganon Castle is like a reflection of what the design or the overall look of the Temple of Time would have been like if it had been made into a real temple that you have to play through in the game as it was intended originally. Like these carpets on the floor, I don't think you see them anywhere else, because all the other areas reuse design elements from the actual dungeons. So I figure that this one, that must be the case too. That's what I always thought anyway. It's a fairly simple area though. Okay, I should pay more attention. I know. Where's the last one? Ah. fair enough. Ah, yeah, but the timer is still going though. Light barrier is dispelled. Hurry! Okay. That leaves only one thing to do. I always thought that carpet must be super comfortable to walk on with bare foot. With bare feet, sorry. That's stupid, I know. I don't know, it looks soft. The appearance of it is really soft. And the sound it makes as you walk on it as well. It sounds fluffy. Are they both iron knuckles, despite their colors being different? Yeah. Now, after I'm done, I would like to try out the swordless Link glitch, since it is something that only exists in version 1.0. If I still have a bit of time, I would like to try it out. Because even though I played version 1.0 before, I actually never completed it. So I never got to the point of going to Ganon's castle, and so I could never try it out. Triforce parts are resonating. They are combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. Link, I can't help you. Because of the waves of darkness, I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. Aye, that's right, I can't look onto it. An arrow of light, yeah, that's true. No. He's going to spit blood here. Red, not green. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid. It was red. Link. Now, I wonder, I think there are some, like, drips of blood as well coming out of Ganon's face as he slices his head off at the time. Well, not off, but as he slices his nose, his pig nose, or his, I don't know what I should be saying. I wonder if it's green or red then. Because, I mean, it's an animal or a monster, so, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out in a moment. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Link, listen to me, this tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please, follow me. Seem to know an awful lot about this place. That's not suspicious at all, Zelda. even open the gates and Ganondorf kept close with his dark magic. That is not suspicious at all, Zelda. Above the ground. That's not suspicious at all, Zelda. I think she can in Smash Brothers too, can't she? Isn't she kind of like Peach in that sense? Thank you, Link. Well, let's hurry. Yeah, but come on, Zelda. I was waiting for you there. Almost there. Yeah, it looked like there was magic going up and down from the tower you boot through these, like, I don't know how to call these, but there were like green and red ones going up and down along the sides, and they just turned off. That's the first time I noticed this little like detail. It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. What's going on, Link? I'm so scared. What is that sound? Yeah, that's when if you save and you reload your save file now, you get the swordless link glitch, I think. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Bombs, but I don't know what good they are for this battle. Okay, we're gonna see if the blood is red here as well. Or blue, I don't know. Use power to hold Pillar King. Use a sword and deliver the final blow. Ah, it is red. It's red here as well then. I thought it was only the thing that Ganondorf spits at the end of the first part of the battle. Yes, it is now. Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. It used to be the Sacred Realm, but now he refers to it as the Evil Realm. Goodbye, Ganondorf. Yo. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Someday when the seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. Now he's off to the evil realm. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. that's it? I thought he was gonna say something else. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the Hiva realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the secret realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the Door of Time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be, the way you are supposed to be. Goodbye, Zelda. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. And that's the end of Zelda for you. Well, after the ending, I would like to try out this swordless Link glitch, very briefly, just to see what you can achieve with it. I've already watched others do it, but I've never tried it myself. But I will copy my save file, though, so that I can keep a copy of this, keep a clean copy of the save file, and perhaps try it a bit longer later on the save file that I will have copied. So tomorrow I don't think I will be streaming. I'd like to take a break at least tomorrow, and I think I'll be back on Friday, either the afternoon or night, with another stream on Octopath Traveler. Since I made a bit more progress in the story, I'm ready to tackle Chapter 3 now. I just need to finish grinding a couple more levels. Yeah, credits hype. I'm done grinding a couple more levels, and I think I'm ready to tackle Chapter 3 now in Octopath Traveler, so I will be ready to stream that. I think, well, not tomorrow, but like the day after, on Friday. Unless I start streaming something else already tomorrow, but quite frankly, I don't have a clear idea what other game am I going to make a full playthrough of next. Hey, look at this. There are plants in plenty of places where there didn't used to be any in the ending sequence in the Kokiri Forest. That was interesting. Maybe it's a different version of it, Kokiri Forest, that is in memory. Maybe you can even get to explore that one. quite like that scene. The party when everything is over. They have definitely not been drinking only Lon milk, these two. This credit sequence is great. Yeah, it is. Especially for the time. I like how in the background you can hear some sort of like lower pitched chanting, and you can see the guys in the background, so you can sort of like tell that they are the ones singing the background lyrics or something, while she is singing the main high pitched melody. But Saria and Ruto, where are they? These two are so sad because they're not here. Now, I remember hearing that if you let the ending, like if you leave it on the end ending screen for like a couple of seconds, it plays the Scarecrow song. But I can't remember if I ever checked whether that was true or not. I'd like to know how long you have to... Did you wait long enough? I think it takes like a minute or two, literally, not like when people say wait a minute, meaning 20 seconds. Or maybe it's just not on the GameCube version. You're otherwise not doing anything wrong. Now that he's back in the past, though, why is he going to visit her again? Like, who is he to visit the princess, other than... If he's just back to being just a regular Hylian kid? Okay, so I hear that if you wait 1 or 2 minutes here on this ending screen, normally it plays the Scarecrow song. Well, while I'm at it, I might as well wait to see if this is true, because I can't remember if I ever managed to figure that out. So, well, in the meantime, I had a couple of games, I think, written down that I would like to stream someday. Well, Symphony of the Night is one of them. Oh yeah, Rayman 3 was requested to me once. That's one that I could probably stream one of these days. I've never played it either. Well, I mean, not very extensively anyway. I never completed the game. So yeah, that's another one that I could play, I guess. What else? What else could I play? If I have to stream another Zelda game, I think the next one would be A Link to the Past, more than likely. And then there would be a lot of the handheld ones that I would still have to stream eventually at some point. You've never played Rayman 3 at all? But I remember playing like an hour or two into it once. But then I never continued playing it any further. Not because it was bad or anything, but simply because like I think I got it perhaps around the time that Resident Evil 4 came out. And once I got my hands on Resident Evil 4, I just didn't want to play Rayman 3 anymore. And even after I was done with Resident Evil, I didn't want to go back to Rayman 3 because I had already moved on to other things. Because games just kept coming, and I had to play the other games in priority, and so that one never was a priority again after that. I think that's what happened. But anyway, since it was requested, I think I may do this in the near future. Well, Symphony of the Night is one that I really want to do. You get that much, yeah, you get that a lot too. Yeah, Symphony of the Night is another one that I really want to do, but I don't want to have to play it on the original hardware, and I don't want to have to stream it from an emulator or something. Oh yeah, by the way, do we know if this is going to be on the PlayStation Mini or not, perhaps? Well, no, because I think I asked Marzi, and he told me that there was no Castlevania on there or something. Because if it was on the PlayStation Mini, then I would consider streaming it again, I guess. I mean, it wouldn't make sense if I was to stream it on that platform. But I mean, don't count on Konami to re-release that on the Rondo of Blood and then Symphony of the Night are coming to the PS4 soon. Well, if only they could come to the Switch then, if they're coming to those platforms. I've just been streaming Rondo of Blood the other night. I've just replayed through that not long ago. So yeah, if that could come to the Switch. You know, you don't have PS4, but maybe Switch at some point. Well, that's what I hope. I hadn't heard about that much. You just taught me that, so I don't know. Maybe that'll come to the Switch as well at some point. I mean, it would be stupid for them not to. These games, well, I mean, Rondo of Blood has come out on the Wii Virtual Console before, but Symphony of the Night has never been on a Nintendo system, and now the Final Fantasy games from the PlayStation 1 are coming to the Switch as well, so why not? I mean, if they are bringing out PS1 games now on Nintendo platforms that Nintendo never got before, why not bring that one to the Switch as well? That would be a good opportunity for them, I guess. And now I've already been waiting like more than 3 minutes and nothing has happened, so I don't know. I don't know what's what. That doesn't make any sense to me. I heard about that, but I can't remember if I could ever get it to happen. Or maybe that wasn't in 1.0. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to restart the game very quickly. Yeah, the reset functionality sends me back to the main menu anyway, so I might as well restart the whole game. Switch also got Crash 1, 2, 3, so hopefully Spyro at some point. Yeah, I don't have... I mean, we discussed this before, but I don't have very clear memories of this, of Spyro. I mean, I don't have fond memories of Spyro from my childhood, because this is not a game that I grew up with. Well, not really, anyway. I got to play it a little bit, but I was never really into it. But if it came to the Switch, it would be good for the system, and more people would be able to enjoy it. So, that's good as far as I'm concerned. Well, okay, I'm going to go back to Ganondorf and try that glitch then. Because I hear that all you have to do is save the game and then quit. All I have to do is beat Ganondorf again. Go back down the tower. I just want to see if it can be performed here. It should be, normally. Since it's version 1.0. But I just want to see it and experience it myself. Instead of relying on others showing it to me. On YouTube channels or something. Get the swordless Link glitch. Because in version 1.0, if you save during the battle against big pig form Ganon, when you don't have the Master Sword again and you reload your save file, your Master Sword is gone. Like you don't have it anymore, and Link doesn't have any sword in hand, which normally is something that you can't get to happen. They fixed that. We're starting with version 1.1 and every other version of the game since. It's only in this version that this glitch can be performed. And I hear that you can get some really weird shit to happen if you... Oh, you don't even get to see the scene, like the whole scene with him talking after you've saved? It skips a part of the scene too. That's new. That's something that doesn't happen in the other versions later on. Come on. You want to play this? You mean the part where he's playing the organ or something, right? Yeah, there's a part of the dialogue that's missing there. I got it before, but I mean because I saved after finishing this first part, I guess he considers that I've already seen it once, and so I don't have to see it again, maybe. Come on. Hey. Last. Okay, so now I have to go back down the castle anyway. I had already downloaded the 1.0 ROM before to try it out on an emulator on PC, but only getting as far as the Fire Temple to hear the music myself while playing it. But I had never completed this version of the game before, so it was the first time for me to see the red blood while playing the game myself and not watching someone else play it. It was a first in many ways for me, this one playthrough. And I still got to discover some new stuff that I hadn't never noticed before, so I guess it's good. Like the way that you have to, exactly what you have to do to get the alien loach to appear, for example. I had to look it up earlier, but I never knew exactly how it is triggered very precisely. I always read that you just had to come in and out from the fishing pond and just keep trying until it shows up, but actually this is not true. Link, listen to me, the star will collapse. Yeah, well, whatever. No, I didn't. I tried hard, but I couldn't get it. I mean, I got it to appear, but I couldn't fish it. I mean, after half an hour of trying and the fish just ignoring my lure, I just didn't want to try. I just didn't want to keep trying. I felt the urge to stop and just go for the ending. But at least now for future attempts, I know exactly how to get it to appear now. Because what you have to do is pay the fisherman, quit, and then head back out of the fishing pond 3 times straight, one after the other. And then on the fourth visit, the loach will be in the pond right by the lily pads where I was looking for it before. But because I wasn't paying the fisherman before, I could have tried like 1,000 times like this, and it would have never appeared. But I didn't know that because most sources on the internet, even on Zelda Wikia, don't mention that at all. But apparently the game keeps track of how many times you've already paid for the entry. How many times you've paid for the entry fee to the fishing pond. It keeps even keeps track of it in the save file. So if you save your game and leave after you have played it 3 times, and every time you reload your save file, the loach will still be there. But I never knew that. I learned that I didn't know before, and I also learned that you can get the Hylian shield for free from the graveyard, which I never discovered before. It was a first for me. I always bought the Hylian shield from the Hyrule Castle Town Market. But apparently you don't even have to, because the game gives you one in the graveyard. No matter how many times I play this game, I still discover some stuff that I never discovered before. Ocarina to paralyze that thing. I know I can't. Oh, but you can just simply ignore it though. Yeah, these lights on the sides, yeah, there you go, they go out like this. I never noticed this little detail before. It's like the evil energy that fed the castle so that it remained in one piece. It stops so the building just can't hold anymore, and then it crumbles. So now soon will be the time to save and quit. Yeah, it's over. It's finally over. That seems like a big oversight, actually, that they released the game in a state where you can, if you save at the wrong time, you can completely screw things over. Okay, so this is the spot. I just have to lose the sword. I should equip the Master Sword, actually, at this point. Like this. People would beat the game once they got to this point. Well, that's the thing. When you develop a game, you should not assume things. You should look out any possible ways for people to screw the game over. You can't just assume things. You have to assume that people are assholes and they will try to break your game any chance you get, any chance they get. You really didn't think of it at all. I think that's what it is. Okay, save the game. I'm gonna leave, reload it, and normally Link shouldn't have a sword anymore. And now there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do to really break the game completely, apparently, because it sounds like, well, big deal, you don't have a sword, so you can fight with a sword anymore. But no, actually, you can glitch the game very severely once you are swordless. At least that's what I hear anyway. Because I've seen like a whole bunch of stuff happen because of a swordless glitch occurring. I've never tried them myself. I will not try them tonight because I'm already running a bit out of time, but... Ah, yeah, he is swordless. Yeah, there is nothing on the B button anymore. Ah, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, this is the first time that I experience it myself. I could equip the Big Goron sword because I have it. Oh, no, it's there, actually. Ah, no, so you don't lose it, but Link remains swordless. So the sword does get put back into the inventory, but it remains unequipped. Ah, okay, so it's not quite the way that I had understood it. But you can still glitch the game pretty severely that way. Ah, yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, I will leave it as is, and I will probably come back to it at some point and play around with this little glitch and discover what can be done with it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the evening. So I will most likely not be streaming tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday normally with what should I say? With a Octopath Traveler. Okay. Yeah, not completely broken, but yeah, it triggers other glitches if you leave Link swordless. That's all it is. Yeah, hi RB. I didn't get to say hi, but I'm already going now, so I will be seeing you guys on Friday. Bye, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. And no, okay, never mind. No. Okay, bye, guys.